My name is Megan Pemberton. I go to Sun Valley. I'm 18, and this is my story. When I was 11 years old, or no, September 11, 2001, sorry, I stuttered, 2001, my dad left us. So it was a pretty hard time for us. We couldn't sleep in our own beds. My sister and I had to sleep with my mom. We woke up in the night throwing up. It was really tough for us to go through that. So during that time, I thought to myself, well, and I was kind of angry with God. I was mad. I was like, why are you taking this person away from me that you promised would never leave me, you know? You promised that, he promised he would be here for my graduation, for, my wedding, for everything, and yet all of a sudden he up and left. And I was like, I don't think I did anything wrong. My mom, she's like super sick, upset, and like my sister and I, we're best friends, and yet we both like, it was really hard for us. So I was just really, really angry with him, and I couldn't understand why. Well, I've always grown up in a Christian church. I've always had like a Christian family. We used to go to church every Sundays or Wednesdays for, small groups or anything. My father's supposed to be my friend, and I had a relationship with him. I talked to him, but before I actually decided to accept him in my heart, I was kind of mad at him. I didn't really know what to talk about. I didn't really know like about him. I didn't really think he was always there for me. There was a time at camp when there was a speaker talking, and he was talking about, what's your purpose in life? What does God have for your plan for your life? And I was kind of like, well, I'm not gonna live my life for you right now, Well, there was worship right after. A band came up and they were singing, and I don't know why, I just started breaking down crying, and I felt like God just came down and gave me a huge hug, and then he wrapped his arms around me saying, I'm always here for you. I'm never gonna leave you, and I'm right by your side. Like, I'm your father. Don't let me go, And I just felt like I started crying. I was like, oh my gosh. Here I've lost my like earthly father, and I blamed it on you and thought that my dad was never gonna come back, didn't love me, and yet here you are every single day of my life, walking with me to school, walking with me, to church, like be my friend, my father. And I started crying, and I was like, you know what? I do want to live my life for you. After that, the speaker asked us if we could, if we want to give our life to God, and the prayer, and we prayed, and I was like, God, I want to live for you. Like, I'm really sorry that I've turned my back on you, and I'm really sorry that I didn't live my life for you and share your word to everyone else. A relationship with Christ to me now means that I'm going to talk to him every day, that he's going to be there for me in time of need. He's going to be there for me in anything, even when like I have stuff people tell me that like is good, I'm going to praise him for it. A relationship with him means that I'm read his Bible every day, and I'm read his word, and I'm going to try to do what he wants, and follow him, because he's everything. Going through that time with my dad leaving us, and my sister and I, we became close, and yeah, it was scary sometimes. After that I thought, well, I'm kind of scared for tonight to end, because I don't know what tomorrow's gonna be. But a pastor in church one time was talking about, and he's like, you know what, you don't know what tomorrow holds, but you know who holds tomorrow, and that's God. And that's just like clicked, Yeah, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow is gonna be a great day, maybe tomorrow something else is gonna happen, but no matter what happens tomorrow, God's gonna be there, and he knows what's gonna happen, and he's gonna pick you up when you're falling down. He's gonna be there to hold your hand and say, you can do it, live your life for me, and your life is, you're gonna have grace, and you're gonna have, the best life that, it's him. He's the one that holds tomorrow, and he's the one that's love you. He's gonna love you forever.